We know you and your partner have what it takes. Now, it's time to step onto the court for the men's and women's doubles APC Championship Series event. It's free for members and open for all skill levels. Whether you're a seasoned duo, first-time teammates, or you've never been in a tournament before, this event is for everyone. Each skill division competes on its own with separate pools for ages under 50 and over 50. Compete and celebrate with your community. Sharpen your skills, and maybe even qualify for the APC National Championship. But best of all, you'll share a pickleball experience of a lifetime with your community. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Welcome to Ace Pickleball Club, a warm, welcoming community for all. No matter your skill level, there's a place for you. Inside, you'll find courts labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Just stack your paddle and rotate into games. It's that easy. No need to snag a coveted reservation or organize around your friends' busy schedules. Ace Pickleball Club is a member-focused club with open play always running. So your friends are already here, ready to play with you, even if you haven't met them yet. It's more than just playing pickleball. It's building meaningful connections and crafting a healthy lifestyle. We also offer a range of activities like social mixers, clinics, and tournaments, all covered by one simple membership fee. No hidden costs. Join the Ace Pickleball Club community today. Start now, play forever.
Call up your squad. It's time for the APC Championship Series team event. Teams of 4 go head-to-head in a fast-paced format that's all about connection and energy. And just like the rest of the APC Championship Series, it's completely free for members and open to all skill levels. Bring your friends. Build your legacy. The top finishing teams from each skill level earn a spot at the APC National Championship. Your team, your court, your moment. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Really about this life, get your paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this is how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this is how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
I'm not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee Waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Their championship match is about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started. Just a few get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started. Just a few
Championships live from the beautiful facility in Roswell, Georgia. Been such an incredible week of high-level pickleball. Thank you guys for coming along with us. This is our last day of competition where players are still competing for a share of that $250,000 prize. I am pro player Alex Crum alongside fellow pro Freddie Powell. Freddie, how are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm excited for the culmination of this tournament. It's been a great week so far, and I can't wait to see what Sunday afternoon has got in store for us, Alex.
Yes, likewise, Freddie. We are going to be doing the semifinal match for mixed 4-5 as well as the gold medal match. Right now, we are in the midst of a 2-5 semifinal, 50-plus, two couples, Freddie, which that can be a dangerous game, dangerous power as well.
Yeah.
We've got two couples playing against each other.
I applaud both teams there. It's not for the faint-hearted playing mixed doubles with your significant other. But
certainly not. I think it goes both ways.
It's having a good time.
Exactly. And we've got Voorhees in the gray on the right-hand side and Magnolia in the purple and blue. Again, relatively new players. On the flip side of that, it is cool when you and your significant other can find a sport that you can both play together.
For sure. You just
definitely makes it rare about pickleball. Oof.
You just want to walk off the court still together. That's the goal, I think.
I think you're right about that.
See if we can see if both teams can get up to the kitchen line here. Often at the more beginner kind of level, you see people struggling to get up to the kitchen line, get those drops and those dinks down low and follow them in. So we'll see if pairs can manage that.
Great deep serve. Got that down and the return.
What's first lob of the day? Sure, we'll see plenty of those. What a ratchet.
What a point!
Oh, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Fantastic pressure there.
A little struggle getting up to the kitchen, as I said there, from the serving team. Magnolia on the left, but great defense. Couldn't quite keep it going.
Great defense, and Magnolia in the navy and purple took the first game 11-9. This is the Brock family on the left-hand side.
That's a good name, that strong name. Brocks, like that.
That is a strong name. And again, you know, it's sometimes it can be difficult to play with your significant other. I know I've experienced that. Certainly, but also, again, by the same token, cool that you can go out and you can compete as a couple. In what other sport? I don't know if there's any other sport where you can go out and you can compete as a couple. So definitely something you can both get into. Now that's a good drop.
That was a good drop. Little miscommunication there. We also saw the Magnolia pair not quite returning and following the ball into the net, which is something that we should always be trying to do on that return. Follow it in, keep that pressure on the serving team. There we go. Good work there coming in. Some good overheads so far. Very good overheads.
Really good overheads. And again, we'll have to go back and check the tape. Freddie, lobbing can be effective in pickleball, but it can also, you know, kind of become a security blanket for you. And traditionally, These players' overheads are too good to consistently be lobbing, especially when you're in the midcourt. Don't hate it as a defensive play, but
exactly.
don't
Just
like
right
it there, Mr. Brock.
Exactly as you just said there. Following in on that third shot, tough to get that lob over the head and bouncing. Better try the drop.
And the Brock's very new to pickleball, actually taught originally by our man Mookie on the ground, I believe, not long ago, maybe a year and a half. And this is not confirmed by me, but supposedly Mr. Brock came back the next day because his wife was so much better than him. And we love to see that. We love when the wife in the dynamic is the better player. Definitely inspires the man to push himself a little more.
I agree. You can see there, Mr. Brock taking charge in the middle of the court.
Ooh, I like that angle.
Little fade away. Just a little wide, but I love that play, though. You can see Mr. Brock visibly frustrated with that one.
Yeah, no, those powerful angles down the middle have not been too successful, but that angle just a whisker wide. Again, these players have been competing throughout the year for their opportunity to make it to the national championships. We've had hundreds and hundreds of players coming from all across the country. Been such a special event. So many prizes given out here. So many hard-fought matches, blood, sweat, tears. If you're on the fence about pickleball, ACE provides an awesome first beginner course where you'll be learning alongside other beginners. Just get your feel for the strokes, for the rules, etc. I highly recommend it if you're on the fence about getting out here and competing.
Yeah, we discussed some of those prizes and giveaways yesterday after the players' party, and there was some pretty nice stuff in there. We heard from one gentleman who won a $10,000 safari, which is amazing, and that wasn't the only one that was given out either. So ACE Pickleball Club really doing their bit for their members. Great to see.
Yeah, and I think something that's been harped on is we want the members to feel like professionals, and I think that is something that makes ACE unique in that regard, and this event has definitely been first class. We've heard from a lot of the players on the ground who have been singing the praises of just this event. It's super hard to run a tournament, especially a 6-7 day tournament. The logistics behind are very, very, from 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. in some cases. These tournament directors have worked tirelessly. So, again, we've got a 2-5 semifinal here.
Sorry, Alex, I'm just
husbands and
locked in
wives
right now to that point. That was a crazy point. Clearly, they heard us talking about other things, and they wanted to bring our attention back onto the game. This is good stuff right here. Well, he's serving from the right. Nice drop there. Oh, a little cheeky drop shot. Before the Voorhees couple there managed to get the first drop into the kitchen, but they didn't follow it in, and they paid the price from Mr. Brock giving a nice little touch at the kitchen line there.
Oh, that's in.
Lob. Well, we see everyone getting a bit stuck in transition here. Get up to that kitchen. Oh, he had it. He had it. Great to see how much it means to all these players out here, giving it their all week.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him move forward a little bit earlier there. And once you get that lob over the head, it's time to move in. 4-2 on the 2 here.
For sure. We've had the pleasure of calling some real tight ones this week. Level of
certainly
have been very high. All right here. 2-4-1. A little missed drop there. I do like it though. Hitting it to the side that the returner is coming in on means you have more space to get that ball down. No! Little bit too much touch on that one.
Back in the green here. Ooh, just a little
missed.
bit wide. Goes back behind him, which I like that play. Ball was
Yeah, I
out.
like it as
Tough
well.
to see it from our angle.
All right. Magnolia with a slender lead here, 4-3 after taking game 1, 11-9. Close fate encounter here. Oh. Getting the pump out there. A couple of unforced errors. I'd like to see both teams trying to move as a pair. When one goes up, the other one should be trying to follow as well. Trying not to surrender that kitchen line if possible. 5-3-1.
Yeah, a couple of those overheads too. They're just letting the ball drop a little bit too much. Ideally, you want to take that overhead right at its apex when it starts to drop. If you let it drop too far, very easy to push it long. With an open paddle face, with an overhead, you want to be hitting down on the ball.
And we will be having the semi-final and final of the 4-5 mixed for you soon.
Players warming up now, I believe, Mr. Powell.
Looking forward to that one. Oh, another little long on the lob. That one I didn't mind as much. It was a good deep volley. Push back there.
Yeah, we don't mind the defensive lobs, do we? It's sort of those offensive lobs that don't become very offensive.
Correct.
Oof.
Save again.
Pointing case.
Clearly, Mookie had a little lob clinic going on when the blocks came in.
I heard Mookie has the best lob in all of Georgia. Yet to see it, but
Wow,
that's what I heard.
That's quite a claim. Some of the Roswell guys, they've got some good stuff. I like that, dude. So I don't know about you, Alex, but I'm seeing some tennis type strokes from Mrs. Brock for Magnolia down here. Looks like there is some tennis experience.
Yeah, tennis certainly not a bad place to start. Certainly gives you maybe an upper hand initially, but in terms of really progressing and getting better, you've got to abandon some tendencies that are ingrained in you in tennis. There are some parallels that obviously help, but there are certain habits you've got to unlearn. That's for sure.
Absolutely. What would you say the biggest thing you needed to change or kind of change your mindset on when moving from tennis to pickleball?
Yeah, I think, starting from the strokes, there's some technical differences there. All of your backswings should be shorter, right? These big loopy strokes in pickleball, you just simply don't have enough time to react. It is a smaller court. In terms of moving forward and your patience, and pickleball, it's a constant struggle between offense, defense, neutral. In tennis, you're either kind of on defense or offense for the most part. And typically when you go on offense, you stay on offense. In pickleball, you can be on offense and have to go back to defense. I definitely think pickleball is a little bit more chess-like in that regard.
For sure. I love that comparison. I use that all the time, especially at the kitchen line. It's like a chess match, trying to outmaneuver your opponent.
And just the level of focus required in pickleball.
That was some free coaching from PPA signed pro Alex Crum. It's one of the many things you get when tuning in to the APC National Championship.
Ooh, he went with the sidewinder. That's my shot, and the timeout is called here. Again, super important to call your timeouts when you feel things slipping away a little bit. I often talk about my first professional match, which was less than 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. or no, was it? Maybe it was about 2 years ago, and I played Jason McNulty in singles, and I got absolutely annihilated. I missed like 9 straight returns and never called a timeout. So,
That's tough. I
as
think
you,
we've got some wise words from our man Mookie whenever we're ready as well.
wise words from Mookie on the ground. We'll take it there.
We've arrived at the 6th and final day here at the ACE Pickleball Club National Championship. It's been a great morning so far. People have been battling it out. We've seen almost all of our clubs make it onto the medal stand, with Vernon Hills finally getting on the medal stand yesterday. So congratulations to them. Also, huge shout out to Frisco, Texas, who made a huge move in the medal standings yesterday. They are now up to 4 gold medals, and an incredible 25% of their participants have made their way to the medal stand so far. We've got our last 5 events of the tourney today, and the energy in the building has not let up. We'll be streaming every one of these matches live on YouTube, and today we'll be going live with Alex Crum and Richie again on the call starting at 4 p.m. Go ahead and check that out. We'll see you there.
Welcome back here to the APC National Championships. Alex Crum alongside Freddie Powell, the #1 ranked player in all of England. We don't know if that's 100% correct or not, but it is.
Not entirely fact check, but we're going to roll with it. Sounds great.
I'm not even. Who else would it be? Is Louis? No, that guy. Is he French or English? I don't know. Louis Laville.
Louis is English, yes.
Okay, all right. You've got a higher duper than him for sure.
We got some good guys. Got some good guys coming through. That is one thing about pickleball. It is expanding internationally on a pretty massive scale. So it's exciting to keep an eye on as we move forward. But right now, Georgia is the place to be.
And again, guys, this is the 2-5 mixed semifinal. We're going to be taking you to our 4-5 mixed semi here shortly on center court, court 12.
One thing I've noticed here, Alex, in this one is when we see that movement back to an overhead, I'd like to see a little bit more sideways on movement rather than backpedaling. Backpedaling can be quite dangerous if you lose balance and fall back on your head. It's something that you're taught pretty early on a tennis court. Quite like to see them try and get sideways on, use some of those side steps just for a safety perspective as well as technical.
Yeah, technically, that's to your point, something on your overheads in tennis. You're taught to sort of get sideways right away. And I always tell people, you know, it's always better to move backwards first. It's easier to make a last-second adjustment and move forward than it is to make a last-second adjustment and move backwards. Certainly an underrated skill, having a good overhead in pickleball.
Can always spot the tennis players normally with a good overhead, or badminton. Seen some high-level badminton players in Asia, and let me tell you, their overheads are something to be seen.
Yeah, my overhead stinks. I have a hitch.
Let's make the fair over here still. Long rallies. Jump.
He looked like the third Mario brother on that one there.
Bit of airtime on that one. I like it. All right. We are pleased to be able to bring you our semi-final of the mixed 4-5 under 50 category.
Again, we have Team Roswell, comprised of Marto and De Leon, against Tucson, which is Montenegro. This is a semifinals. This will be best of 3 games. We will switch ends at 6, I believe. Let's play pickleball, Freddie.
We have Tucson on the near side, Roswell on the far side. Good volley to start things off.
Wow.
Some good twoies on display early.
What a point.
Ooh. We're in for a treat if that is anything to go by. Yeah, we got some lefties on court. Changes the look a little bit for traditional mixed doubles. The guy in front of the guy. Yeah, that's a nice overhead. We saw there, the first overhead was slammed into the floor, pretty short in the court, and it bounced up, able to get it back. The second one was angled off, much more difficult to return. 1-0-2. Tell you what, some serious defense on show there. Not quite. Good pressure from the Tucson pair.
Zero two on the one here. Love that she's taking those balls out of the air. I believe that is some Savannah Munt. In the black shirt there on the left-hand side, on the near side closest to us. Again, you always want to try to take that ball out of the kitchen line unless you're totally off balance. Take your opponent's time away. Don't want to allow yourself to be pushed off. That one might have hit the fence. Great patience.
Yeah, I was going to say good patience getting up there, but that was a good job from Roswell managing to get that ball down low into an unattackable position.
Beautiful flick.
Yeah. Seen some good stuff so far from Savannah. Some little flicks in there. Good little two-y. Good drop. That's a great drop. Great drop there from Roswell to get themselves on the board.
Again, on Team Roswell, we've got Francesca Marto and Javier De Leon.
I like that name, Javier De Leon. That's
a
good.
silky name. How'd we get stuck with Freddie Powell and Alex Crum?
Fun fact: my mother's name is McLaren. I was nearly Freddie McLaren, which would have been better.
Yeah, way better.
But we'll roll with it.
Powell's not holding.
All right. Yeah.
Good deep serve.
Ooh, just taking a little bit too big of a swing for my liking there on those counters. You want to keep the swings nice and short. Make contact with the ball out in front if you can. 1-2-1.
Ooh, baby.
Woo-hoo. Something I mentioned a few times yesterday, Alex. We do see some of those easy ones missed when people Snapchat them. Need to keep the composure on those ones. This return gets us to 2 points apiece.
Yeah, and I think trying to keep, again, talk about quiet feet in pickleball. You're not really, most of the time, you are not split stepping and cross stepping. You want to try to remain balanced on those put away balls. When your feet start flailing all over the place. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice. That was a lovely little backhand roll out the air angle cross. Bit of Hayden Patriquin in there.
She's a lefty. A little bit of Jade Kawamoto on that one.
Jade Kawamoto. I like that.
Fellow Proton athlete. Shout out Proton. Great serve.
Okay. Well, after a fast start from Tucson to get that 2-0 lead, Roswell have come back strong here. 5-2. Couple of good serves.
Yeah, and great variety as well. No,
you can see considering a timeout there, but no, they're going to keep going.
I think that would have been a perfect time to come out on a timeout, especially because your last 2 points were freebies.
I agree. Ooh, I like that.
Now it's got to happen.
We saw,
and that's 1 point too late. No,
we saw a nice little fake speed up there from Javier, getting a big wind up on that forehand at the kitchen line, forced him to take a step back, thinking he was going to speed it up, and rolled a nice dink instead. What we were talking earlier about it being chess, if you can outmaneuver your opponent, fake them into thinking something else is happening.
Alrighty, and we're going to send you to an interview with the winner of our men's doubles from Tucson. We've got one team from Tucson here. Strong club they've got out there in Arizona. Let's hear from the winners. Not quite yet. We're going to go back to the action. Very brief time out there.
It was a good try, Alex. I like it.
Holy moly.
All right.
Nice smile
got the ball
from
back.
Francesca.
Timeout did the job. You get some points on the board here. Oh no. Oh no. He looks like he was caught in two minds there, Alex.
Yeah, just a bit ill-advised there. Got to try to find that calm they started the game with. You've seen some missed returns, just a little bit of erratic play.
Drops have been nice from the back of the court. They've been getting up to the line, but things like that have been happening. Just a couple of pop-ups. I'd like to see a few more steps across to that dink so that she stays in control. 7-2.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Just cheating over a little bit too much there. Javier in the middle.
Yeah, and you can't have success doing that. If you notice your opponent's cheating that middle, you can have success going back behind him. Definitely requires a lot of patience and concentration.
Cam of the day.
Kitchen cam! Oh, baby.
What a rally. Some good hands from the Roswell pair. Roswell having a strong showing at their home tournament here.
They are. They've won over 30 medals here, I believe.
Okay, we've seen that fake forehand speed up a few times now at the kitchen. He's gone the same place every time. I think starting to read it a little. I'd like to see him change
on the one here.
Oh yeah, like that. Like that. Alex, the two-handed backhand is something that we've seen make its way into the sport. We've seen it on display a few times here. How important would you say that is for a budding pickleballer to add to their repertoire?
Yeah, I think it's all situational. You need to be able to have both. I rely too much on the two-hander. It's my favorite shot. I think you saw Savannah there. When she had time and the ball was higher, she loaded up and hit it with two hands. But if you're looking for, again, more reach, maybe more deception, the one-hander is super valuable as well. And then I think the biggest thing is you have to be able to dink with the two-hander now. You have to be able to roll it aggressively from time to time. I think a lot of times you saw nothing but one-handed slice backhand dinks, but now people can be aggressive with that. So definitely super important to add to your game.
For sure. That's something I've had to struggle with, coming from one-handed backhand for years in tennis. The two-hander at the kitchen line felt pretty alien, but we're getting there. The one he's still there from the back of the court, though. It's never going. You got those? Let's go. All right. 9-2.
Buttery inside-out drop.
See, I love that little backhand flick out the air, rolling it down low. Oh, what a dink.
That's such a good point.
Oh, I mean, that was a very high-level point. Very high-level point, set up beautifully by a two-y backhand roll that we were just talking about a second ago. Angled cross, forcing the pop-up.
Let's go. Big energy. Let's go.
Yeah, and Javier's just, you can tell, I mean, Savannah's an incredibly strong player, but he is attacking her.
Ernie. Defense.
Wow.
Oh, this is mental.
Look for an angle. Oh, and that's what can happen.
That's the power of the defensive lob there, Alex. Wow, what a performance from Roswell there. Game 1, 11-2. Thanks for coming.
That was an incredibly impressive performance. Just a lot of variety there. Incredible drops, good hands at the line. We're going to come back for game 2, but first we're going to send you to an interview with Tucson, the winners of our men's doubles competition.
All right, we are here with a very rowdy Team Tucson who just brought in another gold medal chase. Fellas, how we feeling? Take me through it.
So good, so good. That was a great comeback. We had highs and lows, and we worked as a team. We talked it out, and we got through it. It was awesome.
Boys
couldn't be here with anybody better.
Never gave up. Never gave up.
That's right.
Trust each other. Never gave up. That's right. Well, I'll tell you, the critical part at the end went back and forth. You guys stuck with it. Was it your fans? Was it each other? How did you guys have the grit to make sure that you pulled off the title there at the end?
Trust your partner. You got to trust everybody. You got to trust everybody here. They can do the shot. You know what I mean? Trust everybody.
We spent a lot of hours at Ace playing together. So we're real comfortable. We know who's strong and where to put them at. So we did that when we needed to. We put everybody where they needed to be.
All right, boys, and give me just one last highlight from the week. Anything else that stuck with you from this week?
I'm going to Africa!
Safari trip! We won a safari. Let's go, Team Tucson National.
That's got to be one of the greatest weeks of that man's life. Not only did he come here and win the gold medal, he was the winner of a $10,000 safari to Africa. Wow. That could be you next year, folks. That could be you.
About you, but that's what it's all about right there. And having fun, enjoying it. I mean, that's what you want to see right there. Okay, Tucson on the board here. Let's see if they can build some momentum here. Ooh, okay. Good spot there.
A little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, it's always a tough spot in mixed doubles when the guy is kind of cheated over a little bit, and they find that little channel between two players.
It's finding that balance, right? You want to play big as the male player, but you also want to let your partner play. It's definitely something I've struggled with, and I think sometimes I play, a little bit too small maybe, and you've got to recognize it.
The lob, the third shot lob, and it works.
That's part of our 10%, Freddie. We didn't say it never works, but you got to hit a perfect one with top spin.
You're right.
Right on the line.
Right. We accounted for that. That's in the budget. It's in the budget.
Certainly.
Oh, loaded up on the 2E. And again, they jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and it has been erased very quickly here.
Saw that in game 1 as well.
That's an incredible reset, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, that's tough. That's the power of the lefty, closing that middle with the forehand. Absolute no-go zone. Good thinking from both teams. That's tough.
I think we had a leg court there. Ball just clips the top of the net and trickles over. Your best players, though, your best ball strikers and best drivers tend to have more let courts than others just because they're aiming so close to that net line. I've heard Chris Hayworth talk a lot about that. One of the best ball strikers in the world.
I think that's why you've started to see a few kind of less apologies, I would say, off net cords now, because it's more indicating it was still a good shot. It happens a lot. Not because they're just being rude, just part of the game.
Ball called out. 3-3 on the 1, I believe, here. That one looked a little wide, called in.
That one was close. Nice to see the game's being played in a good spirit, though. And maybe it was out. All right. 3-3-2. Don't know about you, Alex. I do think that Tucson can bring this one back here. I've seen enough good stuff. What about you?
I think so as well. I think Roswell has started off maybe prone to a few more errors than they were. I think game 1 was about as clean as they can play. So many incredible inside-out drops from Javier. This one a little shakier early on. This is the semifinal, I believe, of the mixed 4-5. We are going to cover the final as well. Tucson and Roswell, two of our leaders in medals. Roswell in first. Tucson had a good showing as well this week. Other good showings from Fort Wayne. Frisco made a big run yesterday. So many great clubs out there.
Yeah, it's a good spot there out wide. Oh, that's beautiful. Coming across, poaching that forehand out the middle. Good aggressive move there from Francesca. Using that lefty forehand in the middle. That was beautiful. Good drop as well. Whoa, lefties galore here. Good level in this second game. They're more even than the first game. Tucson stepping up the aggression a little bit, which is good to see.
Oh, and he's all over that. Falls off of it.
Yeah.
Too big of a backswing there, but he read it perfectly.
Yeah, I do enjoy this slightly more aggressive style the Tucson have taken up here. It is working out for them a little bit better.
Right, I felt like Javier was kind of controlling the kitchen line with his dinks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Savannah!
Thank you for coming. That was nice. All right, 4-4. We have got a game.
That's really
nice.
good.
That's really nice. Francesca's had a couple of nice rolls in behind.
Both taken out of the air again. The benefit to doing that, you can catch your opponent leaning towards that middle. They don't have as much time to react. She's got a beautiful two-handed roll up there. 4's on the 1 here. Great deep roll from Savannah. Oh, great hands battle.
I said I like the speed ups. That one was off the back foot, leaning back, was going out, wasn't in a position to speed that ball up. I like it, but I only like it when it's there.
That's a sick drop.
And that's it. That's a sick point. That's a sick point. Francesca
So
hitting
top
some
spin.
really, really nice drops. Nice to see these points being won with winners and not too many unforced errors. Sorry, Javier, it's my bad.
The Freddie Jinx.
Done that a couple of times. It's okay, though. All right. 4-6. Roswell have managed to find it a little bit. Yeah? Ooh, a little bit stuck in the mud.
I think it's important for them to maybe get something out of there. We go. Maybe the first missed return we've seen from Roswell. Tucson missed a couple returns in game 1.
Important for them to stay in touch here. Don't let Roswell get away. Oh, and that's 2. Okay, 6-6. Frustration.
Yeah, been a pretty clean match overall, but in game 1 we did see Tucson missed 2 returns in a row, and now Roswell has returned the favor.
Okay.
That's 3 in a row. Do you call a timeout here, Freddie, or maybe one more?
I like a timeout. I like a timeout now. stop it in its tracks. Got it back. Another one.
And finally an angle there.
Wow. You know what? That's actually well dealt with in the end there. Those points can get a bit tricky, especially when you've missed a couple. And they keep getting the ball back. That was well handled. Anyway, 6-7 now.
6-7. Is that still a thing, Freddie? You're younger than I am.
Well, I like that one. That was a great lob off the bounce from Javier. Francesca. Just snatching at that one. It's that one.
Yeah, preparation was a little bit late there. It looks like maybe she even thought Javier was going to come over and take that ball. A little late on the windup. That's pretty.
That's a good spot. That's a good spot. It's a good spot. Okay, 7-6. All the momentum with the Tucson pair right now. Great serve. Wow. Wow, got herself in a bit of trouble there, didn't she? With the initial flick through the middle, but managed to get herself out of trouble with some good hands, and that is a timeout. I think, again, slightly late.
Again, this is our semi-final here. Mixed 4-5, incredibly high level here at the APC National Championships, delivered with DoorDash. Been a pleasure all week long to be on the horn with you guys. And I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Some high-level stuff. Roswell and Tucson, kind of a rivalry throughout the week. I know these two gentlemen have played against each other throughout the week. Obviously all in good fun, but again, these guys are competing for their share of $250,000.
I do believe the winning team does get at least 1,200, which is nothing to be sniffed at. Second place coming away with a minimum of $500 each. Some serious cash on the line. And Tucson fully with the advantage at the moment. Just playing sensible pickleball, Alex. Some good drops, putting the balls away nicely, not going for too much.
That's pretty. Oh, wow.
Not going for too much, he says. Set up well, though. Okay, 6-9.
Yeah, really good drop. I think she makes that most of the time.
Sure. It's a great drop as well.
Wow.
Oh, I flinched there a little bit. They were both going for it. Thought they could take each other out, but...
Yeah, really impressed with how Savannah dealt with that drop.
I agree. That's a nice drive. Nice dipping drive. Probably the most difficult shot to deal with as you're coming in. That drive dipping with topspin, ending up nice and low. 7-9-2.
Beautiful shot.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I mean, that's a great point. I mean, the lob out of the air on the volley, something that you talked about, I know. Disguising it a bit better.
That is silky.
Tell you what, Alex, I wouldn't want to be on this court right now. I think I'd be getting chopped.
I echo that sentiment, Freddie. Extremely high level, 2 points away from bringing this one to game 3 here.
I think this one deserves a game 3. Could have left that one. Think it was going out. Again, I like the setup.
Got a high forehand with the flick. Kitchen Cam, what a point. Probably not the right time.
Wow. Wow, what a point. Up until that last shot, brilliant patience shown by both teams there. And it brings us to game points to take us to a third. It's good pressure there from Javier.
Good pressure. Like that he slid over and took that ball.
Sure. Again, important to slide over with your feet as well as just your paddle so you're not reaching. Keeps you balanced. Okay.
She's been so good about getting those drops back in the kitchen line. Maybe a little bit of nerves, tightness, just sits that one a little bit high.
Great drop. Okay.
Got to be a timeout here, I think.
Javier's starting to cook. No, doesn't look like it. 10-10-1.
Just a little wide.
Again, no, I like it. I like it. I like the play. These guys are automatic on the drops.
Really good speed up. Finds that shoulder.
A bit of a strategy here. Yeah, a bit of a strategy here over the last few points. Javier speeding up cross court. Match point.
And that'll do it. 4 straight points. I really would have loved to see a timeout.
For sure.
Sean played so well in that match. Just a couple loose errors at the end. Easy to do when you're a little bit tight. We're going to have an all Roswell final, which is certainly indicative of the level we've seen from the Roswell troops throughout the week.
Leaning up.
You're going to play your championship on court 2, okay?
We do have a 2-5 mixed gold medal match going on. We may swing you there right now.
And the
we've got the Brox on the left versus Enola on the right-hand side, I believe. Brox down 6-10 in game 1 here.
I think we could be seeing a few lobs here, Alex.
Call is a little bit wide there. Oh, correction. This is our bronze medal match, I believe, which is court number 8. That's what I thought. There's the Brox on the left-hand side.
I think it looked like
I was right. I said, wait, that's not the Brox I know. Okay, sorry, that was our bronze medal match. We now bring you into our gold medal match here with the Brox
good stuff
on the left-hand side against Enola. (9-10) on the 2, I believe, is what I heard.
Little misdrive there. 9-10. You want to make them play.
Yeah, Ace Pickleball Club in Roswell, Georgia, has been the place to be all week long. I'm sure our tournament directors are going to sleep for about a week after this.
Wow. Ooh, a reset. Oh,
and that is game 1.
Wasn't quite ready for it to come back there.
11-7. Enola takes the first game in this 2-5 mixed gold medal match. Again, a lot of these players that we see on this court competing for gold, not long in the game of pickleball, and that's what's so special about it. Again, the barrier to entry is low, but it's something that is so hard to be mastering, and you can constantly be improving your skills. Even the best players in the world are constantly working on new things. If you're on the fence, Ace provides a a wonderful learning course just to give you the tricks of the trade as far as the rules are concerned. You'll be learning alongside other beginners. And again, in a year or so, you can be competing at a national championship for a gold medal. Strongly encourage you to make the jump if you haven't already.
Great to see the APC providing referees on every court for every match. Something that really helps the players focus on the pickleball, gives a layer of professionalism to the whole event, and I think something that all of the players are very grateful for. Something that, as pro players, we can appreciate, and sometimes we could have some more referees. I've had some pro matches where I unfortunately didn't have one. Makes a big difference.
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, because again, then you have no one to call kitchen faults, right? You're still calling your own lines, but you got to call the score. You got to do kitchen faults. It just gives an element of professionalism that has been displayed all week long at the APC National Championships delivered with DoorDash. Again, the refs just make it easy. To your point, you can focus on the pickleball and nothing more.
All right, we should be ready to go with game number 2. This is the gold medal match of the 2-5 mixed doubles over 50, with, I believe it was Enola taking the first game. Enola on the left.
We will be heading to
Enola on the
our
right.
gold medal match here shortly, which is a little bit of Roswell on Roswell crime. We'll get to see Javier and Francesca do their thing again.
Interesting to see players from the same club playing each other. I'm sure they know each other's games pretty well, having competed and practiced together, I'm sure. How does that change a matchup, Alex, when you know the other players very well?
Yeah, I think, who knows the dynamic, but obviously you're aware of strengths and weaknesses and things they do well, vice versa. Sometimes there can be added nerves. Sometimes I think maybe you're even a little bit more relaxed, depending on which of my friends I'm playing. I mean, generally speaking, when I'm playing friends, I'm actually more relaxed. I think maybe it goes other ways for some people, just depending on the situation.
I'm going to say, I actually find it harder to play my friends, to be honest with you. Don't know why. I guess I find it harder to put on that competitive or competitor mode when I look across and see someone who I spend time with off the court. Sometimes a little bit trickier for me, but
sure, maybe you're a little muted out there. I don't know. For me, I mean, especially like in singles, I just feel I can just go out and play, I guess. I don't know. I think but to your point, I think it definitely goes both ways.
Yeah.
It's sometimes
just
hard.
I'm a nice guy than you.
You're definitely a nice guy, Freddie, but it might just be the accent.
Probably. I've heard that before. Can get away with a few things.
Great angle. And a little bit long there. Again, Team Enola on the left-hand side did win game 1. And I think they have a narrow lead here in game 2 against the Brocs. How about that?
Hello. A little scorpion put away there. Flipping the paddle over on the backhand side.
Confident walk back to the baseline for Mr. Brock.
I'd be pretty confident if I just hit that shot. Has he got it? He's got it. All right. Good competitive game here. Tight first game. Mr. Brock on the serve. Yeah, nice put away.
Beautiful driving crash there. Again, we have had such an awesome week of pickleball here in Roswell, Georgia. Weather has been disgusting, to say the least. Glad people have had a warm, heated facility to compete out with all their buddies. One of the great things about the ACE facility. Can't let weather get in the way of your pickleball.
Can't let anything get in the way of the pickle.
Well said, Freddie. Again, this is our 2-5 mixed gold medal match here. We are waiting. Our players are warming up, I believe, on court 12 for what's sure to be a high-octane gold medal mixed 4-5 final.
Oh, here, there, and everywhere.
Very ambitious maneuver over the middle of the court there.
Real cash on the line here for the winners and runs up. Oh, that was a lovely little forehand drip angle cross, getting an applause from her partner, very rightfully as well. Taking the pace off that drive, getting it to dip low into the corner. I'd like to see Mrs. Brock get up to that kitchen line. She's stuck a little bit in transition. When you make that return, you want to get up to that line as quickly as possible. Give your opponents as little room as you can.
Yeah, and I think that's something as you continue to play and improve, you start to make that move a little bit more reflexively. Still has to be a little bit of thought.
It's a good serve there. Again, we are going to be heading over to Championship Court soon for the 4-5 mixed gold medal match. Meanwhile, some good aggressive play from the Enola team. Another
The
tight
Brock's
game.
relatively new players, just been playing for maybe a little over a year. Again, rumor has it Mr. Brock was so dismayed at his own performance on day one. He was put in a box by his wife, and he thought, I got to come back 2 days in a row and figure this game of pickleball out. And look at them now in the gold medal final. We love to see it. So easy to get out there and start getting better right away at the ACE Pickleball facilities.
Yeah, I would say he's done a pretty good job of that so far. All right, and here we are. Roswell v. Roswell. Alex, I believe you've had the pleasure of commentating on a few of these players previously.
I have. I think I've called a match of everybody but Lisa, who's whoa! Francesca time.
Francesca, that little forehand in the middle she sits on really, really nicely. Saw
Again,
that earlier.
On the far side, we have Quincy Jones in the purple jorts alongside Lisa Borowski playing against Roswell, Francesca Marcho, and Javier De Leon.
Oh, beautiful pronunciation there.
Thank you. Oh, freaking Jones!
That is filth.
Quincy Lee Waters.
That one. That was
unbelievable.
Disgustingly good. Oh, the overhead.
Welcome to the Quincy Jones show.
There's some serious flair going on down there. I like it already. 0-0-1 reverse stacking.
Haven't even scored.
Reverse stacking. I like that.
A little bit unsure of himself there in the middle.
Again, Alex, we've got a reverse stack here from the Roswell team up top. Not a very normal strategy. Oh! Yep, she was shadow swinging what she did there. I believe that was pretty accurate. To the back fence we go. And first point scored. Yeah, that's a cheeky little speed up inside in on that backhand. Again, Annalie Waters, inside in backhand speed up.
Yeah, and again, it's you're off the specting speed up middle or line, that ball right into the body off the bounce, and a wonderful drive.
It's a fast start here from Jones and Borowski. Quincy going for the drop. Looks like he made a little bit of a late decision to take that. Let's see.
Yeah, and again, if you're going to slide to that middle and take that ball, you just have to do it with confidence.
Let's see if the other Roswell pair can get on the board.
And our 2-5 gold medal match we showed you earlier between Enola and the Brock family might be going to a game 3. Head on over to see the end of that gold medal match. If you are so inclined, we may give you a split screen here in a little bit.
Ooh.
0-3.
Maybe lucky. That was a feature of the semi-final. Francesca very good on that inside-out forehand, causing a few problems.
She generates a lot of spin with that finish.
It's a good spot there. Yep. Crowd agreed. 3-1-1.
Great drop from the Q man. Nope.
The Q. Is that what we're going with now? I like it.
Q man. I've got a lot of nicknames for Quincy. Off the back foot, yeah. Almost hit a wonderful drive.
Again, we want on the side, high rather than low on these balls to make the opponents play at least. Quincy wasn't quite listening to me on that one. And
yeah, I think that ball might have skidded.
Yeah. Bit of a slice backhand. And we see there that slice backhand return working nicely. When you do face a slice, you need to generate a little bit more height on your shot, as the spin is going to bring the ball down. And a quick side out there. Francesca and Javier haven't really quite got going yet, unfortunately. Oh, the first lob.
Yeah, and that was a good lob, but again, these players are so athletic. Javier with the scissor kick, angle tomahawk smackaroo.
Tomahawk smackaroo.
Scissor kick, tomahawk smackaroo.
I haven't seen that one in any coaching manual recently, but I like it.
Oh, the fake out. Oh, baby.
Now that was a fake out. We like to call that a bit of a taxi. As you see here, faked a little drop shot and just pushed it behind him. Oh.
Excellently executed.
2 points for that.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Woo, Lisa, perfect spot.
So
and again, she's seeing some different patterns here from they had in the semifinal.
But I think clearly you see their possible understanding of where Francesca often sits on that forehand, lefty forehand in the middle, going behind her down the line.
Yep.
Slice again. And again, can't get that shot over the net.
4-2 on the one here for Jones and Borowski. That's been where he's been targeting. He's been hitting that sort of slice, loopy drop. Haven't been great drops, but a couple of errors from Francesca early on.
Again, making them play.
Sometimes it's that simple.
Nice.
Great reset, and there's another error. Just a little tight. She's standing a little bit straight-legged. I want to see her engage the legs.
That's a good timeout. That's a good timeout. I think that's a good timeout. Again, you leave that any longer, that lead gets to 6-7 points. Could become a problem.
6-7, and we're on court
screen
7.
action. Little split screen action.
Again, on court 7, we have our gold medal match. The Brock family, trained by Mr. Mookie on the left-hand side, have pushed this to a game 3 against Enola.
Yeah, Mookie. It's all on you. It's all on you.
I heard he's getting 33% of the profit if they win. Not confirmed.
That is unconfirmed.
And a couple loose errors from the Enola side.
We are back at it on the gold. On the 4-5 gold. 6-2. Pink just wide. Alex, we saw these two play in the semi-final and they played very well. Came through in straight games. What would you like to see them do here to get themselves back in this one?
Yeah, I think the patterns have to be a little bit different, right? They were playing a righty and a lefty in the last matchup, and so you've got to adjust a little bit. I think they're going to be fine, to be honest. I think they've made a couple of loose errors. I still think when they get into the line, they have the upper hand. It's just they haven't been able to get in very often yet.
That's nice.
Yeah, mix it up too.
Yeah, a little bit of aggression. They've been dropping a lot. Nice little forehand drive from Javier there.
Yeah, and Javier has dropped almost everything. I'd like to see him mix in that drop a little more, or the drive a little more. Sorry, loose error from Quincy there.
Went for the full chop on that volley, and we're at 4-6-1 here. Good timeouts, can I just point out, from these two. Little CJ hop there. See, I like that pattern they were in there. I don't think he needed to go for that.
Completely agree. And again, I still favor. I think if they can get in consistently here, you're going to see De Leon and Marto take the upper hand. Yep.
Okay. We've seen a couple of loose speed ups. That's good.
Ooh, gets her again going to that backhand side.
Yeah.
Again, players typically favor one shot or the other, especially at the line. Generally speaking, it's a backhand. Francesca loves to sit with that forehand, and she's gotten burned on the backhand side a couple times now.
Possibly understanding your opponents and where they like to be. Obviously, both being at the same club, there might be a little bit of prior knowledge from Lisa.
The Brocks are up big in game 3, by the way, if you'd like to check out the ending of that gold medal match. 2-5 mixed on court 7.
It's a good leave. This is turning into a good one here. Tight little first game. We're at 5-6-1. That's nice. Tell you what, that you don't want to get anywhere near that overhead. That is pure power.
Get an ill-advised lob, I think, there. Good return.
Now, I don't know about you, Alex, but again, I think we can see a little bit of tennis background from Quincy there. We got a big overhead, some slice kind of volleys, very typical of tennis players coming into the sport. Big drive.
A great drive up the middle there.
Very nice.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those slice volleys. Again, when that ball's high, sure, but when it's low, you got to be able to get underneath it and roll it back deep.
For sure.
8-5 on the one. Ooh, and a great leave. Would have loved to see her take some pace off. You had the upper hand there. He was in transition.
Agree.
8-5 on the two.
On a little lead here.
Great driving crash. Would probably entertain a timeout here, but doesn't look like they're going to go that way.
It's an early celebration there. I like that.
I think they're going to give him the call. I couldn't see. I think it was in, but we like to see the good sportsmanship. Loads of great sportsmanship on display. Have seen very few line call disputes throughout the week, which is nice to see. Good change of pace from the flow level. Great angle. Pure power from the cue.
Now, Javier down here is known for his resetting and being able to slow the pace of the game down.
Rare missed drop there.
In mixed doubles, sometimes you want to be a little bit more aggressive than you would be in gender doubles. That's a good drop. That's nice and Quincy there. Very
mixed matchup. The Brocs are up 9-5, 2 points away from a gold medal over there on court number 7. And there it is. Game 1 goes to Jones and Borowski.
That's a very nice, clean game there.
You over here.
Straight in. And that's another point. Looks like
Brock's on the brink. And I think we've got a timeout called here.
Oh, look at that. You see that. Some passion being shown there by Mr. Brock. Obviously, dropping game 1. They have now, we think, got themselves to championship point here.
I think we have 10-5 on the 1 here. You saw that. He looks like he's wielding Thor's hammer as he struts to the baseline like a peacock. 1 point away from glory.
Will make for a very enjoyable journey home, the pair of them. As you said earlier, probably nothing better than winning the gold medal national championship with your significant other. Let's see if they can close it out here.
Championship point, 10-5 on the 1. Again, the Brocs only started learning pickleball a little bit over a year ago.
You have to do it right now.
Trained by the man himself, Mookie.
Who will now be in the running for Coach of the Year.
Counting the dollar bills. Here we go. Caught out
Just
a little
bit wide there. We've done. Second championship point. Always hard to close it out.
There's the lob.
And it's long. 2 match points saved,
long.
2 championship points saved.
Can Enola come back here? It's a great volley. Oh, and he's been called out. He's been called out as good cover at the kitchen line from Mr. Brock, Mr. Magnolia. All right. 5-10-2. Into the net there. Finally poised this one. Now or never for the Enola pair. Oh,
It's gracious
wow.
and inside out beauty.
Oh, I don't know. About 2-5. I think it's a bit harsh, really.
That was a 5-5 drop right there.
Yeah, I was going to say, give me that shot.
Side
Can't
out.
repeat it, though.
Another championship points from the Brocs.
Here we are again.
And that'll
There
do
it
it.
is.
A warm embrace from husband and wife as he picks her up and swings her around.
Wow.
Unbelievable. From the couch to the gold
Great
medal
moment.
stand.
Great moment
You
there.
can tell how much it means. A warm hug and a smooch.
All right.
We love
Settle
to
down.
see it.
Okay. Back to the 4-5. And there he is, Quincy with the big serve. Rocking the blue socks as well. So,
Fashion icon.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I just think right now, I still think Marto and De Leon can win this match, but they've just made too many unforced errors. Jones and
Agreed.
Borowski
Yeah.
have kind of just blown through them.
It's good overhead. We are at 2-1-2. That's good hustle. Wow, good backhand.
Yeah, really good hands.
Francesca saying not today. Now, Lisa Borowski down this end. Former high-level tennis player. Favors her deadly two-handed backhand.
Yeah, I was going to
Which we
say,
have
you can
seen.
tell.
Oh, he's missed it. He missed it. I don't think they saw it. Second serve, he did miss it. Gonna need to start making those if they're gonna mount a comeback. Just wide. Coming from that high-level tennis background, often dinking and the soft game at the kitchen can be one of the hardest things to master.
Wow. Two really nice drops handled. Again, a little Roswell on Roswell crime. Incredible showing from the home club this week. Oh, that's beautiful.
We saw a little bit more control on that put away there, Alex, rather than swiping at it.
Place
Now, if it is
over pace.
2-2-2, if it is 2-2-2, I do believe they're on the wrong side considering that they're reverse stacking.
We've got 2-2 on the one here. Handled so well. That's just very, very high-level stuff from Borowski there.
Yeah.
Anticipates
Key
the
shot.
poach.
Oh, Quincy just motioning there off the beautiful forehand roll of his partner. All right.
That's the golden spot.
I mean, I don't think I've seen many overheads better anywhere.
Yeah, Freddie. I mean, we've been harping on the angles all week long. But when you can hit it 4,000 miles an hour, maybe it doesn't matter where you hit it.
When you got power like that, no real need. And again, that little forehand dink there. Got to get those feet behind the ball, get that weight going forwards. We are at 2-2-2. That's a good backhand flick. Oh, Quincy. Oh.
And that's the best point of the day.
That door was slammed shut from Francesca. Quincy going for a little off pace. Francesca, as we've mentioned before, loves that forehand counter. Having absolutely none of it. Okay, so we saw Lisa managing to go behind Francesca to that backhand side in the first game. Don't know why she changed, but she went to the forehand and got punished. So I'd like to see her go back to that. She's going to speed it up.
Yeah, 2 punishing forehands for Francesca in the middle. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Freddie. You got to find that pattern again.
For sure.
Again, he's just not the man to lob right now.
I mean, I don't think he's ever the man to lob, if I'm being honest.
By how well he's striking it today, I certainly concur. Big serve.
Oh, nearly tripped over the ball. Little neck cord to deal with.
Those drives are starting to sit a little bit high, though, from the Q man. Want to see him take a little pace off.
Ooh, lob serve. Good hands. Wow.
That's too good. She said yours. He
Lisa
like
looking over
part of that.
Quincy. Would have liked to have seen the dive there. There's the slice return. We can snatch at it a little bit. Quincy at the net there. All right. 4-3-1. They've managed to take the lead here. And
a little bit long.
And that's timeout. That's a good timeout. Again, good timeout, not letting things get out of hand. I like that. Thoughts?
That is a good timeout. And again, I've said all along, I think if Jones and Borowski, I think if at some point maybe they're going to start making a few unforced errors. I favor Marto and De Leon at the kitchen line. We're going to take you to the Brock family, who just won the 2-5 gold medal. Let's hear from our champs now.
We are here with the latest APC national champs, David and Kimberly Brock, our 2-5 50-plus champions. How does it feel to be a national champion?
Amazing. It was scary. Our opponents were really good. They gave us a run for our money, but we did it. We pulled it out, and I'm so excited.
You know, 2-5 is highly competitive for those of you people who don't know. Don't worry about 5-0. 2-5 is where it's at.
5.2.
Yes.
You heard it here first. 2-5 is the new 5.2. You guys earned it. You worked hard all year on this. Congratulations to the Brock's APC national champs.
Thank you for getting excited about this.
Yeah.
You did. You did.
You stuck it out for a whole week or more, like
yeah.
8 days.
Hey, anytime
trained us early on. Trained us.
Anything for the Brock's. Everything for the Brock's.
Pure elation on the face of the Brock family, and so cool. I mean, I'm sure those two, before they had pickleball, never anticipated they'd be competing alongside one another for the opportunity to win a gold medal. Again, Mookie in the running for Coach of the Year. It's such a cool story. So many stories like that, actually, Freddie. Couples finding pickleball together, finding something they can get exercise and improve their overall wellness, and now they're national championships. We love to see it. Meanwhile,
for sure,
I sense a bit of a momentum shift here. 3-5 on the 2.
Could have left that one, but they managed to pull out the point anyway. I think something I've noticed in this second game here, they've gone away from that strategy of going behind Francesca down her line. She's been able to sit on that forehand a few times. I'd like to see Quincy make that adjustment. That would be good.
I think she just tried to spin that ball a bit too much. Hit the difficult drop.
Yeah. All right. You can break the deadlock here.
Again, she has a great roll, but low percentage from that far back. Maybe drive to drop. We talked about that.
Again, guys, the power of a timeout totally changed the momentum here.
Buttery resets from Quincy.
Resets. Yeah, that's beautiful resets there. Good patience, letting his partner get all the glory. Okay. So again, we've now got a bit of a momentum shift with 5-5-1 here.
Just for fun, yeah.
That's a nice drop.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Francesca has struggled with that drive right at her body. I'd like to see her continuing to go there.
Both teams going for a little bit much on these third shots here. At the moment, patience is winning when someone can use it. Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh, I thought he made it for a second there.
That would have been the overhead of the tournament there, Freddie. Just a little wide.
Even though he missed it, I'm still impressed. That's a great serve. And we're at 7-5. And we've got a good little run here for Marta and De Leon. Just a couple of those errors off the third when they've had a few good points, they just give one. That's
Buttery drop.
Ooh. That was good. That was a good point from both teams there. Just a little bit of cat and mouse at the kitchen line.
Yeah, a couple good forehand rolls from the Q-man there. I'd like to see him drive this ball high percentage. A little long.
Doesn't need to if he keeps cracking serves.
Again, just a few loose errors from Marto and De Leon that we didn't see in their semifinal matchup. That's kind of been the difference here.
And they're on the, they haven't unwind. Takes the backhand in the middle. Good reset. Yeah,
Great
that's
spot.
Nice. That's a good spot. Just changing the angle of her paddle at the last second there. Getting it to the other side of Lisa's body. Forcing her to change her paddle position and not being able to get the ball. And we're at 6-7-2.
Ooh, just a little wide.
Again there, Alex, we've been talking about it. I'd like to have seen Javier angle that overhead a little bit more rather than going straight at Lisa.
Great that he moved up to the kitchen line after that dink. Quincy likes to fall off the line a little bit, but that time he recovered well. Was able to put that ball away. Great return. Someone check that ball for cracks or abrasions.
When it's up there, he makes no mistake.
6-7-1-1. I think this is the time. I think Jones and Borowski have to capitalize here. And that's a great drive.
Little net love there. We're getting to crunch time here, Alex. 7-7-1. squeaky bum time, as I call it in England.
I like that.
That's good communication there. I like that. You heard the big loud call of me from Javier there, making no mistake who was taking that ball. I like that.
Gotta make them play there. You're 4 points away. 7-7 on the one. I'm gonna expect some patient play here.
Good sense.
Kitchen Cam. What a point. One of our best of the match. That was
brilliant.
Such high level.
That is high level. That's a very high level point. Both teams showing good patience there. As we mentioned yesterday, when the scoreline gets close, gets to the end of that game, we tend to see some better decisions, not wanting to speed up and lose the point quickly.
Oh, and that is pretty.
Wow. The cross-court inside-out forehand speed-up landing in the corner pocket. 9-7-1. Javier everywhere.
Incredible resets. Oh, and it's just wide.
Javier really stamping his authority at the end of the second game. And we're at game point to take us to a game 3.
That one's not coming back.
Load up. I do believe that was the one. We have another game point here.
Oh, and how good would that have been?
How good was that? But I will say props to Lisa there for pulling the trigger. Game point town.
I believe this is our last match here, guys. Thanks so much for staying with us all week long. Marcho and De Leon looking to force a third game. Wouldn't have it any other way. And he's ready for that loud vamos from Javier.
Seriously starting to cook at the end of this second game. Very impressive. Yeah, he's what we call in the zone. And there it is. Lisa looking very happy there. All right.
Yeah, and Freddie, this is kind of what I talked about. I thought that was their chance for Quincy and Lisa. I think the other side just a little steadier at the line. Of course, we have to lace them up and play game 3. But I think if Marto and De Leon can get in, like you saw towards the end of game 2, that they will win this match. But that's why we play the game here.
Wow, that's an early call there from the Crumb.
I've seen a lot of pickleball this week, Freddie, and I've been wrong. I've been right. Again, been such a pleasant experience to be on the call with you. Be here at the APC National Championships. We've seen such high-level play, so many cool stories. There's been giveaways. There's been player parties at Dave & Buster's. Truly a world-class event. We thank you for rocking with us.
We're hoping energy in the building has been electric every day, with today no exception. The last day of this event.
I'm hoping to be invited to that player party at Dave & Buster's. By then, I hope you, Freddie, are a Dave & Buster's aficionado, like I am.
Dude, this guy loves Dave & Buster's. Wow.
I more so just love arcades, I would say. Dave & Buster's is a chain, but They've got a lot of good stuff, but I am a big arcade guy.
Big kid at heart.
Big kid at heart, yeah, and in practice, I think, as well.
Good. Best way to be. Best way to be. All right. Just getting ourselves ready for game 3. 15 seconds.
And again, I think it's imperative.
I haven't lost faith in my man. I haven't lost faith in my man Quincy here. I haven't lost faith. He's showing me some good stuff. We'll see who can pull it out the bag here.
I think Quincy and Lisa need to start fast. I think that is going to be very important.
Oh man, what a reset.
And that's pretty. Again, I want to see Q. I think he was driving a little more, maybe, even at Javier in game 2. I'd like to see him utilize that forehand drop to Francesca a little bit more here in this game.
For sure. Cover.
Oh. That's a good start. Like I said, okay.
Okay.
A frenetic pace definitely favors Quincy and Lisa a little more. Another nice drop.
Francesca, very good technique on that two-handed backhand roll at the kitchen line. Keep it down in front of her very nicely.
Oh, baby.
Dang. Some power from the Q, man.
We've seen that vintage overhead throughout the week.
You pulled for a fast start, and here it is, 3-0-2. All right, they get the ball back.
Yeah, I think that was the start they needed if they're going to hang around here. Again, the frenetic pace favors Jones and Borowski. That slower kitchen game favors Marto and De Leon. We'll see who will win out.
Oh, that's that backhand slice volley.
Great patience at the line. Javier showing that he is human.
It's been a confident start here from the team of Borowski and Jones. Yeah, that's the no-go zone. And they get the ball back with no blood. 3-0-1. We will change ends at 6, as it is the third game.
That's been her bread and butter, that inside-out backhand drive.
We said deadly backhand, and there it is. Certainly deadly, arrowed to the feet. And I believe we have a timeout on the court. 4-0-1. Fast start.
Yeah, and again, that's, again, I favored Marto and De Leon in this game. However, Jones and Borowski with an incredibly fast start. I like this timeout here. I still think they've got to be focusing on getting into the line. But right now, we've seen some good patterns from Quincy with the forehand drop. Lisa utilizing her backhand, not allowing them to get into the kitchen line thus far. We'll see if they can keep it up. Still got a long way to go to get that gold medal.
All right, we're ready to get underway again here and see if the timeout has done them any favors. Need 2 points per side out. Little double net cord action. Oh dear.
Very difficult lob there.
Leaning back off the bounce.
5-0 on the 2. Can they get to the switch up 6-0?
Not quite. Okay, we need some points here. We need some points here.
Yeah, no doubt these players know each other well. Wonderful pressure, a bit of miscommunication. They just haven't been able to get that ball to bounce in the kitchen with regularity, allowing both players to take the ball out of the air, keep the pressure on. That's been the difference in game 3.
Reset. Yeah. Okay, on the board. On the board. Wow, good hands.
How good is that?
That is an excellent point played by the team of Marta and De Leon. If they can string a few more together like that, they are right back in this game. We are at 2-5-2. Every point they can get before the switch makes a big difference. Tricky return. Oh, wow. Oh,
wow. Javier, between the legs, I believe. Such an incredible get. Momentum seems to have shifted here.
Oh, wow. Francesca pulling out a seriously elite backhand drop cross and forcing a timeout. That is very good stuff from the team of Marta and De Leon there. What a change.
Yeah, and again, you started to see vintage Javier starting to get that ball to drop at the kitchen line, being a little bit more aggressive attacking out of the air when he does get in there. But again, I think Marto and De Leon just have a little bit better pure pickleball skills, which doesn't always necessarily translate to a win. But if they can keep getting up to that line, I think it's going to be hard for Borowski and Jones to get this W without a few loose unforced errors. But certainly an entertaining match, contrast of skills, a perfect match for us to end our time here with you guys on. 4-5 on the 2. And that's not how you want to start out of the timeout. A very, very needed side out here. All right, Jones and Borowski have to get to 6 first. They cannot allow the opposition to get to 6, or I think we're going to see one-way traffic.
Even then, great effort getting it back to 5-5 from that 0-5 start. That's a beautiful ball. The little inside-out forehand roll. Again, disguising it nicely. Oh, the vamos from Javier. And the momentum well and truly at this end right now.
At one point, I believe it was 5-0. Kitchen cams. See you later.
6-5, and that is a full 180 from 5-0.
Again, this game has been a microcosm for this match, right? In game 1, Jones and Borowski had a lot of success with the pace, some speed ups, but when Marto and De Leon settle in, they're having more success at the line, which is what pickleball is all about. We'll see if Quincy and Lisa can adjust here. Don't think they can totally abandon their game.
Yes, I agree. I do think they need to try and stay the aggressors in the point because they do have the advantage when it gets like that.
Quincy Jones.
Hopefully that can get Quincy going back a little bit here. Good put away. 6-5. 2.
Oh, wow. Wow, Lisa. What a point.
That's insane.
Incredible backhand.
That's insane. Double fist pump from the team of Borowski and Jones. Brilliant double-handed backhand retrieval off that overhead. 5-6-1.
Gotta get something going here. It's been about 10 minutes, it feels like, since they got a point on their serve. Doesn't happen there.
One. All right. Come on, Q-Man.
I'd like to see him maybe get a forehand drop. There it is. That's the pattern. But just too high.
Francesca and Javier really well and truly dialed in here. No better time to do it than the third deciding set of the gold medal match. Rising to the occasion.
Wow. And so good.
She sits on that forehand so well. Not a bad counter from Lisa there. Just fantastic hands from Francesca. With a 2-point win.
Great drop.
That's good.
That's the last place on planet Earth you want to go, Javier.
Deadly backhand.
Had Quincy 3 feet off the kitchen line. Gives Lisa an absolute cream puff.
Cream puff? Don't even know what that is.
It's nice and soft. Bread with a little cream in the middle, kind of like a donut hole.
Sounds good.
Oh, what a ball from Q.
Gives the kitchen.
Oh, that's such a good spot. A la Anna Bright, forehand out of the air.
We're starting to really ramp it up here. Intensity is reaching fever pitch.
I think we have 6-7 on the one here. Jones and Borowski trailing by 1.
That is correct.
That is correct. Good ball, Q. Oh, that is silly.
Francesca looking, no, not Francesca, sorry. Lisa looking over to Quincy there, trying to find some help. That was just too good. Oh,
yeah, good pressure there.
That's what we like to see.
7-6 on the one. They are 4 points away from the gold medal here at the APC National Championships. Deliver with DoorDash. Last match of the week. And again,
little ill-advised speed up there.
He pulled it down the line once to the forehand and had success. He keeps trying to go, I don't know where, finding her backhand a little too frequently here. Wow. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. All right, while we have a little break there, worth talking about, as this is the last match, how efficiently this tournament has gone. Never really falling more than a couple of minutes behind. Very impressive for a tournament of this size. Great to see with over 2,000 matches played this week.
And we want to thank the referees, the tournament organizers, and of course all the members. 6-8 on the one here.
Can they bring it back?
Great return. Oh, that is nasty from Lisa. Dealt with well. Oh my, why didn't she load up and hit a two-y?
I was thinking the same thing. She set that point up so well, moving them around like a little puppet master, but not quite being able to put away the final ball. 6-8-2. And see, looking for that big forehand. Impressed with the depth of the returns from Martin de Leon. Keeping them back, making it difficult to be aggressive on that third.
Oh, I like the move.
I liked it as well. I would have liked it if he'd managed to hit the ball over the net, though. 8-6-2.
That's her bread and butter. What a shot. Quincy. And that one's got. Oh, no, it's in. This might be the point of the tournament. Drop shot. She's
good. What a rally.
And you know, again, we see that wrap on her ankle. I don't know if maybe she's got a left ankle issue. I thought maybe she could have gotten to that one.
And a good court awareness from Javier. 9-6.
Ooh, rare drive from Javier.
Alex, no one wants to win.
I think they both want to win so badly, Freddie. And sometimes when that's the case, just a little bit tight. 6-9 on the one.
Inside-out forehand dink has been a feature of her play in both the semi-final and the final.
Yeah, they've gotten a little bit tighter at the kitchen line. They've started to make all those drives. Quincy.
With the hands.
Yeah. And you can tell she's definitely favoring that left ankle, even on that one.
7-9, they're within 2 here.
And a missed return.
1. Ooh, it's getting tight. Lisa starting to fire here.
Oh, what a ball from Q. 9-9 on the 2. Ooh, and it's just a little bit long. I don't hate that play. She was pulled off the court.
I agree. It was well dealt with. Again, good dropping from this team, though.
Kept it away from Javier. 2 points away. He baited her into it.
Was that a little fake?
It was a fake.
Is that a little body fake at the net there? And we have got to championship point.
Quincy! He's not ready to go home.
Oh my God.
On the edge of our seats here, Freddie.
Great drop.
Unbelievable. Francesca, are you out of your mind? Incredible counter.
Holding winner.
An absolutely incredible match. How about that?
Wow.
What a way to end our time here. Let's get the
Wow.
instant replay.
Look at this, off the line.
Oh,
and boom.
Francesca.
That
Wow.
is gorgeous. What a way to end that.
Guys, we will hear from our winner. Once again, we want to thank you so much, and thanks to our title sponsor, DoorDash, delivered with DoorDash, our official eyewear, Pilla Eyewear, Carnival Cruise Lines, Tyrol Shoes, Hippo Lakes African Safaris, Thorlo Carbon, and Ringer. Without them, this wonderful event could not be possible. Again, if you're on the fence, join your local Ace Pickleball Club. Get the beginner package. You'll be out here competing for golds in no time. We will hear from our winner, but first, we want to hear a very special story from one of our members that we wanted to get to yesterday but didn't have time. We'll be right back with you after this interview to hear from our winners.
We're here at the APC National Championship, and I was talking to Jenna here from Fort Myers, who has an incredible story about her return to athletics through pickleball. I'd love you to share it with us.
Yes, so I truly credit Ace for saving and changing my life. Growing up, I was a junior professional tennis player. That's how it's easiest to describe it. Played tennis at a very, very high level, but at 16, I had a freak medical accident and was actually fully bedridden for 4 years. At 16, I thought tennis was my life. I thought that was going to be my trajectory. That's what I was prepping for college, things like that. But at 16, on a scale of 0 to 100, if 100 was healthy tennis playing me, I'm going to choose my deathbed. Johns Hopkins, Mayo, and Cleveland Clinic, everyone described me as a solid 4. So about 2.5 years after that, until I was like 18 and a half, I was very, very sick, completely bedridden. That was like partial paralysis. That was, I couldn't eat, I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk. The whole works basically. Long story short, I had a reaction to a hepatitis B booster shot, and it took about another 1.5 years to really start recovering from that. So all in all, about 4 years being fully bedridden, not even being I couldn't play tennis, couldn't even play pickleball. Yeah. However, last May, I graduated from the University of Florida, and when I moved down to Naples full-time in June, I was like, okay, like, what am I going to do? Like, I need friends, I need to start working on health and fitness again, like, I just need to get out there. And so in July, Ace Fort Myers opened, and in July, I joined their first one free, and that's when I was like, all right, pickleball's it. And so I truly credit Ace with changing my life. Pickleball is my life now. Trying to get better at it day by day, but it has truly changed not just my life, but my family's life. Like, I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm active again, and it's just been so wonderful. Every day on the pickleball court is just such a joy. It's been so emotionally healing. Being able to go from fully bedridden to just now I'm like, oh, just bend your knees. Like, it's not that hard. Bend your knees, move your feet, and it's just such a joy. And the worst day on the pickleball court is better than any day that I had then. And so truly, just thank you to Ace for changing my life.
That was incredible. Thank you so much for being a member at Ace, and amazing. I'd love to hear it.
Yes, thank you.
What an incredible story of resilience. So happy she's healthy, out on the pickleball court. You hear so many stories like that of people that have been positively impacted by pickleball and specifically the Ace Pickleball Club. Truly inspiring to hear that, and plenty more where that came from. We are going to kick it now to our interview with our champions, Javier and Francesca, who are our 4-5 gold medal mixed winners. Incredible match. Let's hear from the victors.
We are here with the very last national champions at the APC 2026 National Championship. Guys, how does it feel to be national champions?
Feels really good. Sorry, I don't have a voice, but really good.
Can't get any better than this.
Yeah, I mean, you guys seem to have so much left in the tank there at the end. How did you guys pull out that much energy when it was such an intense game at the very end?
Honestly, he just hypes me up, so it's just like, just go for it, and it worked out. So yeah.
Well, you guys had a huge bunch of fans over here following for you guys. Everybody cheer for you here in Roswell. Congratulations on your championship.
Thank you. Thank you
so much. You bet.
You heard it here from your champions. Again, guys, we are all finished up. We want to thank you again. Thanks to all the players, referees, sponsors, all of you listening at home. It's been an absolute pleasure. My name is Alex Crum. You can follow me at AC Baby Baby. Freddie Powell, If people
should
want to
do
hear
that.
from you,
You should do that.
if they want to follow your journey, Freddie, where can they find you?
Yeah, Freddie Powell _ on Instagram. Thank you to everyone involved. Thank you, Alex, for providing some fantastic insights for everyone back home on some of these matches. And we're looking forward to joining you again soon somewhere.
That's for sure. This won't be the last to hear from us again. Thanks so much to APC for having us. Been an absolute pleasure. Signing off. Good night and good luck.
You're still here?
Told you. Not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Really about this life, get your paddles up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those?
Billy? You're still here?
Told you. Not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Their championship match